Hello everyone, hope everybody's doing okay. The reason I'm filming today is I want to tell you a little thing about an indie niche house, I guess you could call it both, which is Casa Goa, a fragrance house from my country, which is Romania. And they recently, well this month, a few days ago, released a new fragrance. And they sent it to me, so this is one of those videos. I received this entirely for free, and I will tell you my honest opinions about it. However, I know a little thing about Casa Goa, and I know some of you also know some things about Casa Goa as well, because you have been asking me for a few years now, and I have a little story which is quite sad actually, because a few years ago I was really interested in this small independent house, and I communicated with Gabriel, who's also the owner and the perfumer, and he sent me a few samples. So I think this was in 2020 or 2021. But alas, the samples got spilled in the transport, and I couldn't film anything based on them, because one was empty, the other one was maybe half full. There was a blend of smells in the package, but let me tell you, what I smelled there was very good. It was very interesting, and I really liked it, and it was quite a shame I couldn't tell you anything about it, because I couldn't work with any of those samples. And Gabriel has promised me that, well, soon enough, after the after the kerfuffle with the new launch is over, he will be trying to send me some other samples for his fragrances. I don't know anything else about this house except for what I told you. However, they are, well, he is a very small business, and his fragrances can be purchased online. And his latest launch is interesting in the sense that I think it's the house's first fragrance dedicated to women. So this doesn't mean that it's a fragrance marketed towards women, because all of Casa Goa's fragrances are unisex, but it means it's a fragrance dedicated to womanhood, which is very interesting. So let's open this thing up, and let me say, it's quite beautiful packaging for such a small house. If I could only, yes, found it. All right, so there it is. There is the little fragrance. I know they changed. Gabriel told me that they changed the bottles recently, because I remember the older bottles, which were square, if I'm not mistaken, and these should be looking different. All the information is on the box here. It tells you, well, the ingredients, that it's made in Romania, and the packaging is quite nice. I like their logo a lot. I like their identity a lot. I like the name a lot. Casa Goa just sounds well, and in every language, I think. Now let's see what this is about. Got a thank you for your purchase. Well, I didn't purchase this, but thank you, Gabriel, for thinking of me, for sending me this. And here there are some information about his other fragrances. And does it include Goa? Does it include ALBA? Yes, it does. So we will be reading a few information from there as well. Now this is the fragrance bottle, which is simple, elegant. I quite like it. It's got, I mean, you can tell that these were prepared by somebody by hand, which is something I really, really like. As I said, they are a very small business. I don't know why I keep referring to him using the plural. It's just a habit, I guess. Now let's smell ALBA, which is also a very, very beautiful name. It means, of course, white, but everybody on the planet knows this. This is a very beautifully chosen name. Oh my goodness. Musky, definitely white, musky, citrusy, bitter white florals, very velvety, very, very simple, very, very simple. I like this quite a lot. Now this comes as an eau de parfum, if anybody's curious, and all of his bottles are 50 milliliters. And they are quite cheap, mind you. His prices are very, very decent. This costs around 70 euros, I think. I will have to check on his website to know for sure. This is very interesting. I detect, so it's white florals, but also there's this grain aspect, which it's the same grain slash home baked bread that I could smell in Jardin aux Citerres from Hermès, which is lovely, such a lovely fragrance. So that's a good, that's a very, very good start. So it's got this hints of vanilla in the background, and there are nutty, as I said, almost grainy cereal aspects. Very, very interesting. I mean, this is definitely unisex, and this could be worn by, you know, anyone. And this is a very fresh, a very, very fresh scent. It's like the impression of white is so well done, because I was thinking this would be too white floral. Well, there is no such thing as being too white floral, but you know what I mean. I was expecting maybe something too in the realm of jasmine tuberose, which, you know, there are hints of jasmine and tuberose, if I'm not mistaken, in this, but everything is very, very balanced, and it remains a very fresh scent, which is a thing that I do go for. And yeah, very, very well, very, very well blended, very nice. Let me try this on the skin to do this justice. And on the skin, there's a bit more, there's a bit more hedione in this. There's a bit more of the jasmine in this. But the fact that the jasmine is mixed with those nutty, grainy aspects just makes it very interesting and very palatable, and quite unique. So let me read you some things about ALBA while this settles for a bit. ALBA embodies the essence of a new beginning. The new beginning might be referring to the very first fragrance dedicated to women. Also, the tagline for ALBA is a new dawn, which is nice. It is a fragrance born from the collective struggles, triumphs, and dreams of women worldwide. It is a journey of resilience and courage, a new dawn that brings the promise of a brighter tomorrow, a testament to the strength that resides within. And these are beautiful words. And I like the fact that this settles into a very, very soothing and relaxing scent. This is indeed, true to the name, right? It's Casa Goa. The fragrances are supposed to be soothing, balanced, interesting enough that they pique your interest. And I think it's quite fitting. I like this quite a lot. And I will have to give it a few wears. But from what I discover now, it's also got the there are very slight fruity aspects in this that kind of, because I think this is true for most white floral fragrances out there. There's a bit of the exotic, there's a bit of the aspect of relaxing on a beach, a very sunny fragrance, and I think it's because of might be because of the tuberose, not sure. But there are some exotic, maybe slightly tropical hints there. So the colors are definitely white, rich gold that comes from the grain, and this sunny blue. This wears, this feels like a Jardin from Hermès. This feels like an Aqua Allegoria from Guerlain. It's that sort of scent. It's not the Vavavoom evening wear, big perfume, sort of white floral, velvety. No, this is very balanced, equilibrium, subdued, simple, and very elegant scent. And I find this to be quite fitting. So thank you, Gabriel, for this, for thinking of me and sending me this new bottle of ALBA. I wish you all the success with this new launch. If you have any other questions, do ask me in the comments. Check out their website, which is casagoa.ro. This is very awkward to say in another language. And until next time, remember, fragrance creates memories, and may yours be happy.